Hel Hello and welcome to Persona 5 Royal. This will be my first playthrough. I just finished Persona 5. I absolutely loved it. And now I am moving on to Persona 5 Royal. I played through up until like the 12th just to make sure it was working, so I know up to that point for Royal, but I don't really know anything else. So here. Smash, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's start. I'm really excited. My account can't connect to the internet, so I hope that doesn't ruin anything. I hope I've never seen what the Thieves Guide does because I can't connect to the internet. At least with not my account. Before you go in, there's a new slice gun ammo refills after every battle. Thank goodness. That was so annoying, the fact that it wouldn't refill until I leave. Called Baton Pass. Wasn't that in the original? There was Baton Pass in the original. That's the thing where after you get a weak attack, you can pass it on to someone else. That was in the original. That intro was definitely meant for get some more characters to do a powerful attack. I saw what a Showtime attack was on Box's stream. I saw him do a couple of those, so I know what a Showtime is. That's good. Like Haru gets more screen time. I'm assuming you mean like through the Okumura Palace. Still wondering what this is gonna be, but it's fine. New game. I believe I get DLC. Yep. I got the Steelbook edition, so I got a bunch of downloadable content for that. Doesn't suck now. I heard that people hated that. I didn't mind Okumura's Palace. The only part I thought was kind of dumb was the fact that you had to find who the like elite person was to get the keycard. That part I found pretty annoying, but I liked the majority of it. I don't think it was the worst palace. It was close, but like, God, I hated the Mementos Palace at the end of the game. Gosh, that was... I don't know if I should say anything, because I'm sure we can say stuff, but like, I did not like the end of the game. I thought it dragged on for a bit longer than necessary. But that's really my only complaint for this entire game.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change, from time to time, they will revert. You are the trickster.
I'm not the only one who said I do not agree on their first playthrough, am I? I've seen the beginning, like I said, I've seen the beginning of Royal. I've seen up to April 12th. But that's as far as I've gotten. After that, any new content in Royal will be new for me. Oh yeah, and a funny thing about, I didn't realize there were subtitles that I could put on for my entire first playthrough until like right near the very end. You know how to unlock the third semester. I looked that up. I need to get Akechi to max, the new character and the new teacher I need to get to max, Akechi I need to get to max, and the new transfer student I need to get to max. I did look up how to get to the third semester because I heard it doesn't just get unlocked right away.
Get running. This is our only chance. Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Concentrate on getting away. But I have to say,
I thought when I looked it up it was only 20 hours, but yeah.
nice work as always.
That's still a lot. It took me 88 hours and 10 days to beat this game.
Just run.
It's definitely going to take me a lot longer than 10 days to get through this game. Not just because of the extra content, it's because I will only be playing this game through stream and not just 8 hours a day like I did when I wasn't streaming. Also, for some reason they changed the log button to the stick and not square, so that was 10 days, yeah. Play it. I played this like crazy. Yeah.
No threat. Get him, Joker.
Persona, go down.
Everyone else,
Let's go.
head to position. Use root beam.
Take this.
Yeah.
Before their backup gets here. Good. More of them? Be careful.
Though a part of it is because I did play on easy mode when I played Persona 5. I will be playing on normal for
Joker behind you. Go through
Royal. It's just I don't think I could. I still died a lot on easy, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it on hard.
Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm taking. Wait a sec. I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
No problems on mine.
I also like how we'll get to see it a bit later that they gave.
Huh? What?
They voice acted a lot of the scenes that weren't voice acted, so I like that they did that. So there's not as much text throughout the game that is unvoice acted, which I like. This is new. This caught me off guard when I played through this part at the beginning.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
That lets you get an OP personas and it's great. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! My weak self relied on you so much.
I am curious how she's gonna play a part in the story.
Let's do this, senpai!
It does seem like this isn't her first battle. Obviously.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
So,
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai. Now let's win this!
how did I not kill him? Also, it's weird how they're not showing, like it's blank. Both portraits are blank.
Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of them. I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
I'm glad they added the auto feature so I don't have to
Headed your way.
press the text.
Right now. Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay? Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
Because I know you meet her on the 12th. But that, like, I got up to where, for new content, I got up to where you first meet her on the subway. But I didn't get any farther than that.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
I do have to say, like, Joker is probably the most talkative, quiet silent protagonist I've ever seen.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Go over there.
And she's getting up and Yeah, I've seen some of those clips. I actually like what I've been seeing so far. Like, I saw, like, the dub where Joker's talking, and I've actually been enjoying it because it's... I'm probably gonna watch those episodes when they are when I'm able to, because it looks pretty interesting.
You were sold out.
What do you mean? What's $300? I thought you were talking about the Persona 5 anime. Is P5A a game, or I thought you were talking about the anime? It's only on DVD for $300. Seriously? Eh.
Wake him up.
I'm sure there's gonna be a site where you can watch them just like every other anime.
No dozing off.
Oh, right.
Still don't get it, do you? Give it up. Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Yeah, even from the beginning I was confused on why police detectives were beating up a minor. Like, even if the minor does commit these crimes, there's no reason to beat him up and step on his head. I knew there was something off about these guys from the start.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. Thing that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. You seem to be enjoying every second of it.
I'm sorry if you think I'm being a baby and going on normal. I just would prefer not to die every 5 seconds.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
I don't wanna.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud.
You would never go on merciless? Yeah, no, I'm not even going on hard.
Leg.
Yeah.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand.
Yeah. Whatever.
Responsibility for their actions.
I never got why they changed the log button to the stick. I know they add the auto feature, but couldn't they just make that go on the stick? Alright. For this playthrough, I'm going to be going with the canon name, Ren. Mia? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, honestly. But... Is the canon name? What? I looked it up and it said Ren was the canon name. And that's also... Like, that's what his name is in the manga, but every other thing said that Ren was his real name. That's the name they used in the anime. So I figured I'd use that.
This case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you prosecutor signed, Ijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
It's confusing. Though, from what I've read, it said that Akira Kirisu is his name in the manga, but everything else, the anime and any other media, they use the name Ren and Mia, or however you spell his last name. That's just what I've
This is my
what I
place.
looked at.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with them for long.
I forgot to turn that nightbot off when I'm not playing Jackbox. Just ignore it. I'll need to turn that off when I'm not playing. I've been streaming Jackbox only for a while, so
I understand.
forgot to turn that one off.
I didn't expect it to be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here. And I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it. True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Forgot to silence my phone. Sorry. The spirit fires. No, I don't. I'm just gonna point it out. Point it out there. I did not do a good job with the side stuff on my first playthrough, so I'm hoping to do a lot better on this playthrough.
Winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds. The truth
It's really
you
good.
and your friends grasp.
More people are streaming it than I am,
All
personally.
began
Really?
one day, when the game was started
Cool.
half a year ago.
I've been interested in some indie games, but I just haven't really gotten around to buying them or like playing them.
Must remember.
Yep. I'm weird, so I'm gonna be doing this. Each month we'll go to their appropriate save file. That's what I did in my first playthrough. That's what I'm doing here. I don't care if you think it's weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Can I time out Nightbot? Yeah, I should probably fix how often he says things. I just went with the default.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Still angers me, even though I know the outcome of this.
To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
Even though I've beaten the game, I still don't get who really gave him the app. Wait, well, I'm sorry. I know Igor gave him the app, but from what it said, he wouldn't have had time to give it to anybody else. So that's still part that confused me. I know how he has it, but I don't know how everybody else did. So we already have a phone? I don't think so. But like, I wish I could really talk about the game, but I don't know if I should say any spoilers for here. I never noticed it on my first playthrough, but now I'm looking at it, these ads are really creepy. Like, really creepy. Also didn't notice that she's walking. Clinic doctors happens to be walking past you while you first come in. Know where I'm going now, so it's yeah, oh right, no, not the cafe yet. Getting ahead of myself. Mouth and nothing. Nothing else really creepy. Yeah. This is where I first noticed it. The fact that
looks like no one's home.
He did not.
Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, it belongs in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first.
I know for a fact that when I played this for the first time, this guy did not voice those lines. So I like that change. That little changes are always nice when redoing a game like this. Like, probably no one would have complained about it if they didn't change it, but they still did. I think Futaba is just in there. Yeah. And now I know that when Sojiru is calling in the beginning of the game, or just any in the game where he's calling someone, you know that that's Futaba.
How frightening.
What could be going on?
Whoops. See, that's the problem. That's why I don't like that the log button was changed, because whenever in cutscenes, I'm like fidgeting with the controller, and I press down on it, and it pauses it and brings up this menu.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. Payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
Well, see you next time.
4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy. I'm Sojiru Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. You're the one, huh?
I wonder who caused the accidents.
Your parents know each other. Well, not that matters.
Could it? Yeah. Now I know. Now I know that all those accidents were like I knew Akachi was suspicious from the get-go, but I didn't think he was the one behind most of this stuff.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving.
Like, I figured he was the traitor. Like, as soon as he said, oh, as soon as he, like, was blackmailing us and saying, oh, I'll join you for this time, I knew he was gonna end up selling us out. Like, nobody else, none of my other teammates would have any reason to.
Some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured and sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults.
And that's what angers me, is that people are judging me for not knowing the circumstances.
Expelled from your high school. The court's ordered
I mean, he's probably Sojo is probably the only one that knows my circumstance, but he still doesn't feel sorry for me, because that's just who he is.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary.
All those rumors that start at school don't know the
Behave
circumstances.
yourself for the year. Nothing happens, your probation.
He was treated as the threat to the family. That's what I thought it was. Yeah. I actually didn't know he was joining the party until, like, I happened to look at the loading screen. Like, the loading screen, like, I never really looked at that. So, going in, I didn't realize An was going to be joining until she ended up coming into the world. I didn't know that Makoto was going to end up joining until, like, she caused the scene at the mafia boss's house, or whatever that place was. Though part of why I didn't think Makoto was going to end up joining until, like, right before she does is because I didn't realize that was her next to Futaba in the intro.
What a waste of my Saturday.
I thought it was someone
Luggage
else.
arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
Start cleaning. Yes.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. It's only natural you want to keep your room clean.
Yeah. I cleaned up your attic for you.
You don't have anything better to be doing. I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I
Like,
won't be the one looking after you.
he's kind of hard on you when you first arrive, but you can tell he's not a bad guy. Like, he doesn't really care too much about you, but he doesn't really put heavy restrictions on what you can do.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Oh, I'll get into what I think. Yes. Yeah. I'll just say this. I don't really like when we see more detail into this, I ended up hating the woman that we end up saving.
No!
Don't give me that shit. You think you're worth causing?
I'll call the police!
The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
No!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Get out of my face.
Ironically, he's the one.
Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow.
This is all his fault that the Phantom Thieves even got started in the first place. Oops. I do really like these anime cutscenes. Just on a few personas already. Yeah. It is kind of annoying to go, like...
Welcome to my velvet room.
I was fine with a bunch of tutorials when I first played the game because I didn't know what I was doing. I want to know more. Now it's kind of just like, yeah, just move on. Just let me continue.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place.
You know, I looked at the beta for this game, and how Confidants was gonna work is Igor was just gonna show up in the room, and he was gonna be the one to say like those vows or something, because there's like an unused cutscene with like you and Mishima.
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects
How
the
hard
state
is
of
it?
your own heart. To think a
Is it for me to give a skip button?
You
What do you
truly
mean?
are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. Worry not. There is a means to oppose such a fate.
There is a skip button.
Rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin.
What, do you want me to skip this cutscene?
Resolve to challenge the distortion of the world.
Yeah, it's right there. See? That would have saved me a lot of time. Yeah, I used it all the time for fusing personas. I didn't want to see the same cutscene again.
Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle too.
That's fine.
Just for today.
I just noticed today that the PlayStation logo was a P and an S.
Usually allowed in my passenger seat.
I'm not observant in the slightest.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, alright? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
Sure you don't. You'll warm up to us eventually. Is it a P and an S? Yeah, it's a...
expelled if you cause any problems. In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our
It's a P and then there's an S under it.
gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will
Principal
be no
seems
place for
kind
you to
of
go. Keep
more
that in
mean
mind.
in the beginning than he did
This is the teacher in
did
charge of
in the
your class.
regular version.
Sadayo Kawakami, here's your student ID.
And this scene is different. What the heck is that?
Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his
Yeah, I find the principal's name too hard to say, so I just call him the principal.
There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
And we totally won't be late for any reasons whatsoever.
That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
I'll be careful. I wonder how many times he actually says, I'm gonna kick you out in the beginning of the game. I mean, it does kind of go away. He kind of like stops saying it like at the end of April, I think.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Shut up.
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed
Shut
more than
up.
enough to cover
Shut
that.
up.
That's certainly
Shut up.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
And I'd kick you in the face right away.
Wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Gee, I wonder who caused that.
Why did it have to be my class?
Who was the worst?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the
So,
train starting tomorrow.
who's the worst?
So, how was
Obviously Kamoshida. I will tell you right now, I do not hate, I really don't hate Madarame that much. I mean, sure, what he was doing was awful, but it didn't make me get furious. It didn't make me get furious out of every comment that came out of his mouth. For Kamoshida and Shido, anytime they were on screen, it made me angry.
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to...
Madarame, nah. The Mafia boss, which I kind of forgot his name because he wasn't really that important. I don't think. I kind of forget his name. Wasn't that bad. Okumura. Yeah, I guess.
Another accident. So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15.
Kamoshida and Shido are the only really people that I feel like were the worst.
Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
See, little details like maybe like some extra few words are good. Good, bad, but it's like I can't go. Yeah, like. It's just the fact that Kamoshida is a teacher and what he was doing, and the fact that the principal doesn't care. Was like, oh yeah, I know he's physically abusing students, but he produces good results for the school, so I'll look away at that. It just makes me so mad. And it's just like frustrating because you want to see Ryuji punch him, but then he'll be expelled. Though technically he does threaten us with that, but we take care of that. But if Ryuji were to punch him, he probably would have been expelled like right away instead of giving a warning, like a deadline.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. Deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide.
the game does this man was responsible for everything. I don't know. Like, I kind of do. Like, I had no idea that he was really behind everything until, like, near the end of the game. I thought I knew he was a part of it, but I didn't realize he was, like, the main person behind it. I'm okay with the whole... He's the one who caused Joker, or your character, so, like, he's the one who ruined his life. It makes sense that he's the final palace.
I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I didn't have a problem with that. Nothing in this game really bugged me, aside from a few things. One, I know it's not just this game, but I hate it whenever the main protagonist in an RPG dies, but it's just a game over after that. Like, I hate it when games do that. To where your main character, after they die, it's a game over, when your other party members are just fine and able to fight.
You are making a student work late after all.
That was like my main problem with the game, but I didn't really have any other problems till like the end of the game. Like, I kind of already said this, but I don't like how stretched out the game is after Mementos.
Talk about a gruesome
Taken control by AI. I would not like that.
Here's the diary. Make sure you keep
That sounds like what Paper Mario Origami King did, because like in that game, you can only control Mario, and your partner at the time is just controlled by an AI.
However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities.
Which I think I was able to like look past on that game at least, because it's been like years since Paper Mario's been good, and now that it was finally good, I didn't really care about the minor things anymore.
See you soon.
It was fixed. That's really free from those new things I won't spoil. Good. Like, I seriously hated the Mementos Palace. I thought it stretched out for way too long, and the fact that it is that I was so tired of, like, I did not have enough healing items, and the game did not give me fair warning that I was going to be a long palace. The game did not give me enough time to prepare medicine, so I was out like halfway through the palace, and I didn't have anything for the rest of the game. Also, you get mad for exploring Mementos. Yeah, I didn't explore Mementos too much. Though before I sent the calling card, I explored as much as I could, getting money so I could buy better weapons for the final boss.
I should write something.
But if that really is fixed, and it's not as bad as it was in the original, that's good, because I hated Mementos. At that point, I could not care about what I was doing. I just wanted to get to the end of it. And the way that it was done, to where that epic final calling card kind of just felt all for nothing, since it didn't have much effect on anything. Like, it was supposed to be the final calling card to prove to the public that the Phantom Thieves are good, and just, it didn't have any effect on anyone.
I close up shop. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that.
But yeah, those are just kind of my main problems with the game previously. I also like how they did phone calls, because the little cut away and like the kind of outline to prove it's a phone call and not an actual conversation is cool too. Also, I know it still wasn't fixed, but I still know it's the same in this game, but I really also don't like it when games don't let you just save whenever. like, there were times where I needed to save. I wanted to save after, like, I was, like, drained and wanted to leave. And I ended up getting ambushed and died, and I had to do, like, an hour worth of playtime again. I wish I could say a good reaction to that, because I'd be fine having this for breakfast.
It's time for you to go. Thanks. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
I sure hope I don't be late to school.
Yeah. Don't forget to do that now. You better hurry.
I sure hope my phone takes me and some other random kids. Mine, yeah. Yeah, I sure hope I'm not late on my first day. I'm sure everything's gonna be just fine. I mean, this is just a video game. What could go wrong? You know, now I think of it, I never went to this place. What is this place? Is this... Oh, it's a lottery stand. Yeah, now that I think of it, I never went there. I need to do a better job actually exploring the... around now. How lost were you in the station when you started the game? I got pretty lost, not gonna lie. It took me a while. I didn't say it took me a while to manage to get to school. I'd say it took me maybe around a little over 10 minutes to get to this point from when I had to go to school. But yeah, I'm glad that it was a learning experience for all of us. Yes, it was, because... Yeah.
Oh, man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
It reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
See? He does care a little. Just a tiny bit.
So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
Though I think he's more worried about us ruining our school uniform already.
Continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry.
My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of crazy.
I'm sorry, sometimes I just do weird voices. It's just a habit.
I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
I don't really have to do it for this game, but I like doing voices for characters when I play games, but this game is mostly voice acted, so I don't get to do it a lot. Don't my make fun of me. I know I'm not the only person that does that. This is something you probably should not do. You shouldn't keep staring. It's a little creepy. Sounds the same. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, just sometimes you put.
Sure, thank you.
You incorrectly say a word in a little voice. Now, here comes everybody, one of Joker's only lines in the entire game.
Perfect teacher.
What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to come
I do like the updated models for the main characters.
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of the castle? Don't you agree?
Which castle?
It's just a saying. Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
Here it comes. This is where it all started. The for real.
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though. Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know her. This rain ain't too bad. You better hurry up or we'll be late.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
My head hurts. Damn it. I want to go home.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
I might.
You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student? Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
Okay, did you or anyone else care about Laura? Is that the I'm assuming that's the camera reporter, right? I didn't do many of her confidant events. I think I got her up to like rank 5 before I kind of forgot about her. Though I think I did. Yeah. The drunk camera lady where you have to meet her in the bar. Yeah, I did a few of her confidant events, but not a lot. The only one I got to max that wasn't like the only confidant I got to max was Makoto. All the other like confidants I got to max were obviously done through story elements where you couldn't choose to hang out with them.
Come the wrong way, though. Yeah,
I got on to like rank 9 though.
what's going on here?
And Ryuji did like rank 8. Who you romance in this time? Probably still Makoto. I do like that ship the most with with like the main character in Makoto. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. Learning girl. I feel like everyone's first playthrough of Royal, they're gonna romance the new girl. So I feel like I should be different.
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be.
Yeah, cause it's new.
Out of service.
Yeah, everyone does it. I like to be different, so I'm gonna stick with Makoto. I still have to get her to max rank. I don't see the big deal in just, like, not romancing her.
Right? You saw it too. Jeez, freaked me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
Technically, basically, everyone only has Persona. So this doesn't count? Well, I didn't know. I was playing for Persona 5 Blind, so I didn't know what the popular, like, romance was. I just did what I just kind of romanced who I felt like had, like, the biggest, like, ship around them, so I did Makoto.
Dude, I don't know. Shit's real. Calm down. It's time out, man. We gotta run.
Isn't Fox romancing her? I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing.
Stop standing around and run.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are doing it too. I'm sorry. I've just decided that I'm going to do Makoto.
Take them away.
Still. I'm sorry. Okay? I would just prefer to do Makoto.
You alright? I see. Looks like this ain't no dream. What's going on? Hey! Let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set? The hell was that just now?
Have purple flames in the Yeah, that was never explained, was it? That I guess that's just the style they went for, so you can tell they're in the metaverse. But yeah. Like, I never got that look. Like, the first time I saw that was in Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is probably the only reason I'm even into this series right now. Kind of looks cool. It's probably just an effect they went for.
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Makes sense.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but are you trying to disobey me again? Looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all.
Hey, look, no pants.
And you brought a friend this time.
Yeah,
Anything for yourself.
yeah, he's just got a robe on.
This ain't funny, you asshole.
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king.
Sneak? The front gate was open. We didn't sneak in. I don't know what you're talking about. The front gate was open and we just walked in through the entrance. I don't classify that as sneaking in.
The punishment for that.
Yeah, I know it's like the spell on mobile. I get autocorrect stuff on all the time.
Take him out.
Stop it. God damn it. I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Not autocorrect.
Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Yeah, I know. I mistype on the computer all the time and end up just like.
He ain't a friend.
How many times I accidentally enter a dash right before I hit enter?
Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution.
It is a bit interesting they decided that the first palace was going to be a castle.
Lowly scum. Useless pest. Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
Palace and the castle are the same thing. Well,
Tell me you don't know who I am.
yeah.
Look in your eyes. Irritates me.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense, but usually in games, the castle is usually the end point.
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
Yeah, ship. That it is kind of weird that they chose. Ooh, let's have the final location is a cruise ship. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It's just interesting that they decided on these. I will never set it might have been. I don't. It probably has no effect, but his decision to save her was never a mistake. Too many people see that kind of thing and just walk away. The right thing to do is probably call the cops and probably not intervene because. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with what he did.
Execute him! What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
Has the power of a wild card in Persona. I mean, I figured it'd be kind of boring if, like, the previous Persona games, you can only have one. Yeah, this kind of creeps me out the first time I saw it, but Yeesh. I'm glad the other awakenings aren't as brutal, or aren't as, like, bloody as this one. The rest of them are kind of nice and quick, so... Stuck to his face? Probably. They probably all, like, feel like they're glued on or something. Though the blood heals, like, really quickly, so... I don't know.
I am the pillager of Twilight. Arsene!
What the?
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
I don't want to die.
Very well. Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one. You'll learn the true strength of my men.
Battle time. How doesn't allow
This power of mine is yours.
them being their true selves. Yeah, I got that, like, how, like, their clothes and, like, stuff is, like, the rebel that they hide within, and, like,
Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
basically, rebelling against society is the point of this game.
Persona! There!
Also, this kills them, yet in a later battle, doing that on the exact same enemy doesn't. Yeah.
This power. What? What was that just now?
See, I feel like your clothes changing would be kind of obvious when it happens. And, like, why do the characters take so long to realize that their clothes have just changed?
You mean this?
Not wrong. Yeah.
Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
I guess.
What was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, they went back to normal.
Still never got how when we first came, this is the first time we come here, and every time I'm not in battle, I'm in my normal clothes, yet
Anyways, let's scram.
every other time, it's just been fine. Like, they try to say, oh, he hasn't controlled his power yet, but, like, as soon as you come back, you're just in full control of your power just like that.
What was that? Alright.
Alright. Also, it's a... Hold on, where am I going? Yeah, it's a bit weird how they don't do the tutorial for jumping over the bridge here. Yet, instead, they do it over here.
Yeesh, can we really get across this? On the other
Now is when they do the jumping tutorial, when we've already jumped in the intro, and we've already jumped to get to that point. Doesn't make sense why they just decided to switch the tutorial over there.
Whoa.
Yeah. Again, not a huge deal. I'm just kind of confused on why they did it.
Oh. And again. Whoa.
it Morgana.
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here. Look, the
BRB.
key's right
Alright.
there.
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean,
I'll see you later.
obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out.
The new, like, pictures for the models are great. Quiet down.
I'm begging you. You have to help me.
Catching up already. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you two. Want to know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right?
Better not be lying.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
You're still a cat.
You want to be locked up again?
All right, sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
It's fourth period already. Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
Well,
I swear, I hated most of these characters at the beginning. I mean, I eventually did like Kawakami eventually, but she really didn't really like her at the beginning of the game.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge. You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here. Try checking around the mouth of this statue.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
What did I miss? Not much, just the fact that Morgana got us to the bridge.
You amateur. Stay still. Hey you. You can fight, right? Let's go. Come.
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up. Damn shadows. They've taken up inner... Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood. I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go!
Alright, let me... Oh, can't do that quite yet.
Persona! Ravage them!
I knew you were an amateur.
You know, I killed 2 of those things earlier with that same attack.
Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them. That's the most basic of
Funny, I'm
basics. Remember it
even
well.
is better than him. Yeah. He's only being the tutorial saying we're an amateur because he just so happens to have the weakness to these enemies right now.
Come! You're mine!
It's a step forward.
New skill. It's kind of weird how they voice over to a bunch of lines that weren't voice acted in the first game, but like still there's some lines like this that still isn't voice. Medicine.
Okay.
If he doesn't have a mask. I don't know. Unless that black thing is his mask. Like maybe like that black thing around his head is his mask, but he doesn't take it off like everyone else does. Right now, let's go to tactics, and let's change yours to direct commands. Well, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to know what Morgana looks like without the mask. It's just he's the only he's the only person who doesn't take it off. Yeah, I really don't want to know what he looks like without it.
Damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go.
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need to go fast.
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're...
There!
You should have listened to me. I'm glad
Let's go.
Looks like it's raring to go too.
God, I don't have my gun yet.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
This way! We're here.
Oh, finally. We're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Yeah, by all means, don't open the door that is clearly there and the one that he was guiding us to.
Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
Yeah, the ventilation shaft. It's right there.
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a one, and a... Ah! Ow. Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going.
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways. You've got manners. Be careful on your way.
Why were you too late? I don't know. I found a talking cat and Mr. Kawashi's mind. That sounds even like. That sounds even weirder than saying you were in a castle. They would have actually thought we were on drugs if we had said that.
Did we make it?
Yeah. But but like, even though Ryuji like probably tells the truth all the time, people just don't believe him.
Does that mean we got away? I don't know what to think anymore.
It's because Ryuji's reputation was ruined by Kamoshida, but no one believed him over Kamoshida, so everyone thought, oh, he's a bad, unruly student.
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Hand over your bag.
Though dyeing your hair blonde in Japan is a sign of delinquency, I'm pretty sure. I think I've heard that somewhere, so that's why he dyed his hair blonde. Probably after leaving the track team.
Then you should go to school. Take him with you.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something.
I don't want to be late, even though we're kind of already late, like, by a very long time. Look, cursed. Well, I mean, you can see at the back of his head that it does look black.
Minister of Transport announcing his
which means he obviously did dye his hair blonde, but like it would just look it would look weird if it went back to black. That's only because we've only seen him with blonde hair, and anything else would just look weird.
Better to leave it be for now.
Is this for real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
Damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
So you have no intention
Yeah,
of giving an honest answer?
No one's gonna believe you, dude.
Castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you,
He's the one that provoked me.
It is just so infuriating that he basically interpreted that he was a king because everyone in the school basically treats him like it. Like, well, not really the students, but the teachers basically treat him like, oh, he's the star of the school. So that's obviously how he got into his head that he was the king.
With me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct? Have we met somewhere?
Nope.
Huh? Oh, I remember now. I saw you at the station. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. Cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Can you overlook more?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, I hate that. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell. Hold on. Let me
Faculty office.
Let me pause it right quick. I hate it when teachers don't like let you go to the bathroom. I've had an experience where I was in math class. I was done on my work. I just finished a test, and I had to go to the bathroom because it was right after lunch. Obviously, I needed to go around the same time every day. Normally, she said yes. One time, she says no. No, you can't go. I didn't even ask. I literally raised my hand to ask, and she said, no, you're not allowed to go to the bathroom. It's like, really? Like, just, that's not, I don't like that at all. Just let me go to the bathroom. It's gonna take 5 minutes. Like, I can get if you're teaching a lesson and you're a little agitated, but when every other, but after a test. It was after we took a test. People were still taking a test. Why can't I go? I finished. And remind you, I was in 4th grade at the time.
A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Police was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty.
See, this line is different from the original game.
Violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him?
Makes me wonder if they actually re-recorded all these lines just to get the new ones in. That would have taken more time. So we had to go before class. They said we had to go before class starts after lunch, but here's the thing: they expect us to want. Yeah, that's my high school is too. Like, I don't have time to go during lunch, and here's why: during lunchtime, all the bathrooms are locked. And after lunch, they expect you, why didn't you go to the restroom? Literally, there's only one restroom that is kept unlocked during lunchtime. And I didn't know where to go for it. Like, so I usually wait till during class. But no, they don't let me go. This is him. Yeah, whatever. I'm kind of not looking forward, but to going to school again. It's just, I'm glad I'm gonna be actually able to see people again, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to wear a mask. And it's just gonna be uncomfortable the entire time. Also, I like this line. I don't need any guidance. Hey, I'm not too late. Just a couple hours.
Being over half a day late on your first day, can you explain yourself?
No social media. I hated being online for school. I hated it so much. The way my school is doing it, it's that every other day. Like, I'm in each group goes to school certain days. So at the first day of school, I'll be online, and then the next day I'll go in, and then the next day I'll be online. I much prefer that method other than staying online, because when I was online, I could not focus at all. I just really was not doing good. My train was late. That's the excuse I'm going for.
It's lunchtime, you know. You would have gotten here sooner if you had walked from your place. It's true the train schedules have been a mess due to the accident, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that
possibly
you were
get sick.
Kamoto.
Well, I know some people would rather be home, but like, that's just not me. I'd rather actually be at school. And I know it's gonna suck having to go wear the mask and all the time, but just seeing people again might make it better for me. I didn't want to say that, my finger slipped.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though.
Yeah. Maybe.
Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes.
He has such a bad reputation, yet he's not even that bad of a guy.
By the way,
people hate him, but he really didn't do anything wrong.
Even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
The cheat. Hello, welcome to the stream.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Why don't you shut your mouth? Ugh. Isn't high school great?
He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Ah, shut up.
Settle down.
I will punch you if you keep spreading the rumors about me.
Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he
Pretty
wasn't
good, yeah.
feeling well.
I mean, in my high school, I'm always allowed to go to the bathroom whenever I ask. Nice to meet you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
And it'll be a...
So...
No, not gonna say anything.
Your seat will be over there, the one that's open.
Sure, I totally couldn't have figured out the only seat that's open. Well, I'm not happy about sitting next to you either. It's pretty good. I just got this game today. I've been streaming it. I'm almost at the point where I've played Royal version at least. I've played up to 412, so I'm almost at the point.
Cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about. For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
You're pretty awful as well.
The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
It's just, like, rumors are getting spread around me. I feel like the best way to say the situation is just to announce, yes, I've been arrested for assault. And just say that I was defending a woman from a man, and he just happened to trip.
Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like
Sojiro is like the only one who knows the full extent to the situation. And he's only being hard on me because, well, that's just who he is.
To deal with this. You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry.
I do like when he confronts you about this, he sounds way angrier than he does in the original, which I like. I mean, like, it... Like, you think, oh, it's not my fault, but, like...
I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
Think of his position. A kid he just taken in that has a criminal record. Basically, in his position, he just ditched the first day, so of course you're gonna get yelled at.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. Ugh, why did you have to mention that? That's gross.
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto, a student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Why don't you shut up?
Now, don't be like that. The school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star.
See, that line right there proves it that teachers or like teachers who know about it or the principal that knows about what he's doing, they turn a blind eye because he produces results. Without him, the school wouldn't be as popular, and the principal can't have that. So they don't care. And he looks up and found out. Ugh.
Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Yeah.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Like, he tries to defend himself and saying, oh, everyone had high expectations, but, like, that's just not true. See, I don't know if I missed this in the original, but I didn't know you could actually see Haru this early on in the game.
Yes.
I don't care that I'm not allowed on here. I'm already in trouble. Why not get in some more?
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
How'd you know?
Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks. But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. Probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. Yeah, the ripped mop head. The asshole who was all full of himself at the castle.
I never saw that line before. The mop head.
I took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream.
As a gift and talent, and I hate it when teachers said we all have high and put a lot of pressure. Ooh, I feel bad.
Sorry to
Yeah, I must.
like
Yeah,
this.
I've never really had like
You know,
any like high expectations that I had to meet before. I'm kind of like
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
I'm a little. I would say that I was like an average student.
Ignore me, all right?
Like not until high school. Like high school, I started. Like I was kind of a not bad student in middle school. I just had that I don't care about what I'm learning attitude, and I kind of stopped behaving that way once it got to high school and I started getting my grades up. So.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
I do like the scene a lot better in this game.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what
Not
probation
first
is,
place,
right?
right?
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already.
See, Futaba sees that Sojiro's lying. Says, "Oh, I hired a part-timer," even though she probably saw this entire conversation.
Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Though it's interesting that Sojiro never brought up that he took in another kid to Futaba. Like, he never... Seems like what he said, he didn't mention that.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak
Put
with
cameras
you.
around the house.
It's for
Shot
your
him.
own sake
Yeah.
that you take
I mean,
his
that was
words to
proven.
heart.
Alright.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion.
I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. I want to go get some water, so I'll leave it on.
Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
I'll leave it at. I'll leave right now, so I'll be back in a little bit.
For the time being, you will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
Alright, I'm back.
There is no need to worry.
See, I'll come trying to back later. Alright, bye, Smash.
By the by, have you come to a initiate the Metaverse Navigator. Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces. I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Seriously? What's going on?
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I thought my hair in a ponytail.
New character. I still don't know her name. It hasn't been told to me yet. Well, I've heard of it, but I haven't heard of it enough to remember.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Just this jerk that just takes it.
What speed? I mean, excuse me. That seat was for this lady.
Just like doesn't care, just takes a nap.
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Looks like there's. Oh, never mind. That guy is sitting there.
Thank you. Ain't it
I-
heavy, though?
What was it?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
With what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
See, I never really learned what that term is. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I'm assuming it's what students call like their peers that are like a grade that's a grade ahead of them. Or maybe that's just what students call peers in the first place. I don't know. Yeah, I probably sound like an idiot, but I never learned the term of that word. I should probably look it up.
What's the answer?
No, it's villains, because I got this wrong on my first attempt going through it. Dang. I do kind of wish my stats from Persona 5 could carry over so I don't have to do all of it again. Okay. Only one of those is true. I do not carry a knife with me. Who's spreading these rumors? I know who started it, but like...
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately.
Like,
with all
how
this
much you literally say that? Oh, he got arrested by assault. Oh, and drugs and blackmail. Oh, he carries a knife too.
afford to miss it.
Gosh.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the
Never have I
hospital,
wanted to
but I've been too busy.
punch a video game character in the face more than I have with him.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend in practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
I like that this scene was voice acted this time because you can tell how awkward she is and how much she wants to get away from him.
Yo. Ambush? Come on, don't say shit like that. Anyways, I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station.
Didn't mean to press that.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walk that way from here, right?
Maybe?
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. Alright, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go home.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end.
Alright,
Let's
fine.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check your phone.
I already did that. But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
I don't know.
You didn't notice? I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Yeah, just yank it out hanging. Sure.
What's this eyeball looking thing?
I can't delete it.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Please don't read that.
Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
Here we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
I can't be the only one to whenever they're swirling around like that see Mickey Mouse errors, am I?
Look, it's the castle from yesterday. Made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
That happened last time too, huh? That's what that outfit.
You jelly?
I ain't jealous.
Sure.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
I'm pretty sure the average human being would be reacting the exact same way as Ryuji at this moment.
Must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this.
But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants.
Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Oh, it is still there. I thought the transition thing changed.
Man,
I was about to bring that up, that I definitely prefer the older games like Transition like that over the looks like a page is flipping.
Follow me. Let's go.
I love Morgana's running anime. Yeah, that. I don't like that transition. I don't like it as much as the Joker coming in and then just dashing away at the screen.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their mouths.
I am glad that I heard this game where it doesn't kick you out if you reach 100%. In the palace, that is a lot better, because I was always worried that I was going to get kicked out.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
What's this?
Hey!
One enemy. Let's do it.
Huh? Why is it playing Last Surprise? I thought it had a different battle music. Is it random what music it plays? Because I swear there was a different...
Yeah! Victory!
swear there was a different
All right, level up.
music in Royal.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I definitely prefer like the.
Why ain't anyone here?
I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest. After playing through Persona 5 a lot, I'm kind of tired of hearing Last Surprise.
Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
Oh, forgot to have audio on. I wish it would just default to being on.
We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Ugh, shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
What? Stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest to God
Sure you are.
No,
You're totally a human.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
And here's around where I stopped. So from here on out, I know absolutely nothing about the Royal version, other than I eventually get some like cool showtimes.
Let's do it.
Damn it.
Well... Well then. Now then.
that the way to the training hall?
So,
Seems like it.
Security level. Difficult. Yeah, I'm so glad they changed this.
And what?
Well, the security level will go back.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
They're blind apparently. Yeah, like, I swear the battle music was different when I played it earlier. It wasn't less surprised unless it's random.
Ravage them!
Honestly, kind of disappointed because I like that other music more than this.
Finish it. Cleaned up here.
All right. Hey.
It's a different transaction. The transition, not transaction. What am I talking about?
What? Hey, no. Nobody yet.
Shoot. Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire. How about that? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo.
Thank goodness.
Alright, I'll show you my
I'm so glad that's a new change.
For real?
Listen to this. Let's get them.
This isn't new. There wasn't a battle right after this.
Our ammo's replenished. Nice. What do you want to do? Yep.
we don't have the tutorial for all attacks yet, so we can't exactly do that.
A spectacular victory!
Okay.
A guard.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only. Okay, I've decided.
Now,
Something like.
all our attack.
Listen, there's a. First.
I want to use my gun. I want to use my gun. I'll wait to that too.
Now rush on in for an.
I feel like this is a little excessive. It's literally one enemy that's on low health.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Friend cannot act, or only he can act. Okay.
Strike the enemies.
Can't just be him. It's kind of obvious.
Yes!
Yeah. Whoa! Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
Keep your voice down.
But this is beyond messed up!
Do you want to get caught? Yeah, well, about it all you want when we're back in the real world.
Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
To be fair, no one on the... How are we supposed to know that these weren't real people?
Only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
What the hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go! Hey!
They really do a good job of making you hate the first, like, antagonist of the game.
Come on, man.
Whoa! What are your thoughts?
Yeah! What?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Yeah, I like that little cutaway isn't as good as the one in the original.
Oh man. This way.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
The hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams.
Gee, I wonder who.
Imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with you.
I can only imagine who caused him to do that.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That is so far from the truth.
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
Damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill this alert.
This is a scripted fight. You cannot win.
There's failure.
Wow, that was quick. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to have control of both of them one time. I only got to control Morgana before we were taken out.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No.
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse. You just didn't like our team.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call itself defense.
That statement alone just makes you hate him even more.
Gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
And like you can see, he doesn't really care that he's not on the track team. He just cares about the fact that no one else can do it either. He's been caring more about other people this entire time. He's not selfish at all.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch.
Because this is a game cutscene and not an anime cutscene, that it wasn't as violent.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Wasn't mocking you, he was just kinda insulting you.
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bug?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd!
It's time. Go down.
I am a loyal subject of the gold so wide.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
And just like that, you can win the fight. There's no need to take care of the other two.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on? Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which that is, everyone besides.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous?
No, not really.
Surprised. Women aren't drawn drawn to problematic punks like you.
It's just very disturbing.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
How did you just notice?
What the hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
I do kind of like Skull's design.
Quiet.
A lot.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking
Just
questions
admits to being
and
an
accept
idiot.
what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit.
I said to be quiet.
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Yeah, we're high schoolers. We can't exactly be continuing to help you. We don't have that much time left. I should be getting home.
Repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
I'll tell you what. Let me think about it. But I gotta get home now.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I can use a nap.
Me too. Man, I'm gonna sleep like a rock when I get home. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sounds difficult.
It'll be cake compared to the monsters we've gone up against till now.
You mean I've gone up against?
Hey, so
You've been in one battle.
Lay low because you got a record. I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Of course.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
So am I. Our first confidant.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
Sure.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of earth with the birth of the chariot persona.
Alright. Oh. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
I thought Baton Pass was activated after rank 1.
Neat, man. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past.
Get ready to be mad.
What?
I told you were gonna be mad.
How much shittier can that asshole get? Oh, my bad. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Huh, we might be more alike than I originally thought. You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too.
Just devour your food, why don't you?
Yonge, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
I can do that myself.
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too. Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But, thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Okay. Sure.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
Lower your voice.
Ah, right.
Seems like a new scene. Yep, that was a new scene. Didn't add much though.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shio. Not nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since the meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamishita told me to get you.
Huh?
You can see the fear.
He didn't say.
You can see the fear in her eyes, like she doesn't want to go.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck.
And that was, you can tell that was forced.
Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Sure. Of course. I feel like those other two options are kind of on the would get him angry.
You're not getting into trouble. It's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems.
Yeah. If I don't behave, you'll kick me out. It's only like the 15th time you've said that to me. Huh? I guess the chat message looks different. Can you see this? Who this? Got it. You and me. Yep.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night.
I'm not hanging out with a bad influence. He's just considered a bad influence. The what? Oh. Delete it at once. Seems like it. I feel exhausted just because of the metaverse. Let's sleep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Don't be stupid. Gets these people to say that. Well, that obviously can't be done till New Game Plus because I have had no opportunity to. I've had no opportunity to raise my guts yet, so that needs to be accomplished on a New Game Plus.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Partnership.
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. That said, in other words, the expand.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Confidence. Yes, I know.
Indeed.
I am getting.
Sorry, I'm rushing through this. Allows you to hold, allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a hold-up. Earn bonus EXP when choosing persona.
Alright.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue to voting.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kinda tired. I don't normally stream this late.
We barely started high school and already they're making us play in a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Abuse. That's what. It's disgusting, disturbing.
Okay, quiet down.
She obviously doesn't want to be here.
Pretty boring, right?
Stop staring, Ren. It's weird. You can tell Kamoshida doesn't care what he just did. It's like it takes him all. It's like, oh right, I need to pretend to care.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
Obviously needs to pretend that he cares. You're not fooling us. You could care less if he's injured or not.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
I don't remember their faces.
Don't worry. I remember them clearly. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D. So let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Quick travel, finally. Alright. I'm gonna end it here for today. We've done a lot. I've been playing for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Kinda wish these would stay at max like they did before. Like, I could start a new game plus technically. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow, probably a lot earlier. I normally don't stream this late. It's just I just got home and I wanted to stream. So, anyway, I hope to see you tomorrow, and yeah, so bye.